If you are in a relationship, stop acting like you are single, and do not hang out with single friends. Both are toxic to healthy relationships.
I highly disagree with that.
I disagree with that.
I highly disagree with that. Well, I disagree.
I think some single friends, because I do some single friends, like I will say, like we recently have gotten closer, but when I've hung out with my single friends, some of those girls are wild and out. And I'm like, not even just saying this, I'm like a lot more chill than more people, but like, some single girls they're fucking crazy. Like, they're almost worse than men, especially because we have so many more options.
I mean, a lot of single friends want their friend back.
Yeah, no, exactly. I agree.
Yes and no, but if
I think some of them.
If they're your
you
true
can't party
friend
with us anymore.
No,
it's like they're gonna start talking shit about your partner.
No, absolutely not. I feel like
not all the time.
No, but if they're your true friends, they're gonna respect you, and they're gonna respect your relationship, and they're gonna respect your partner. And if you're in a good friendship, they're not going to put you in that position.
Exactly.
But
what
because
about
you're
like
good
your party
friends.
hoe friends? But your party hoe friends, they want you to go out and party.
For me, I have distanced myself from party hoe friends.
You don't have friends like that, I don't feel.
I don't have friends at all. No,
we're just like
the other issue though is if you're like hanging out with your single friends, like you're gonna get a bit of the grass is greener on the other side. You're gonna get FOMO. Thank you. Fear of missing out. Oh, they're telling you about all these crazy fun adventures they're going on, all the cute fucking people they're hooking up with, whatever. You're gonna be like, it's gonna be a little thing in the back of your head, like.
But is that fun?
No, I don't think that shit's fun.
I feel bad for my like friends, like acquaintances that are like, oh yeah, I hooked up with this dude on Wednesday. Yeah, I went out with this other dude on Thursday. I'm like, you're giving yourself so much to these people.
Sure.
I don't know. It's not.
Yeah. Let's get back to Sophie. So I forgot exactly what was the conversation thread before the TTS?
Are guys insecure?
No, wait, I think I was tell me if this is what I was asking. Do you think it's unreasonable for a guy to not, what was it? Do you remember? I was like about to finish my question.
No, you didn't. You just asked me what my input was on this whole situation.
No, but I would.
Yeah, you were talking about, you were about to say like, oh, I want to be in a closed relationship, but now this means.
Oh my God.
Grid 1 Motorsports donated
I got it. Thank you. I got it. Yeah.
Disagree all you want. I have been married 17 years and have watched a lot of stupid toxic crap from toxic single friends torpedoing married friends. I do not have female friends. My wife does not have male friends. Neither of us have single friends.
Okay,
Yo,
I mean,
Grid 1 Motorsports, thank you, man.
I feel like we didn't talk about women having male friends and males having women friends. I feel like we just talked about the fact that like you can have a single friend and still be okay. Now, does that, you said, you've watched it torpedo into other marriages. Maybe the marriage was the problem. Maybe it wasn't super secure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe the guy didn't outline boundaries that would have protected the relationship, such as don't be going out to bars, clubs, and parties and hanging out with your single friends.
That could have been a thing.
Saying,
I do think people have like willpower sometimes up to a certain like limit. I don't know. I think like, hey, you can be strong and I'm not going to do this. But if you're going out every single night as a woman, you're constantly being approached by these guys like, hey, I want to take care of you. Hey, I want to do this. I want to do that. I think maybe as a woman, you could break down.
And I forgot if it was you who mentioned respect. Was it?
I mentioned respect,
like, I think men care a lot about respect. Even if I trusted my girl and she would never get with another guy. Like if she was just at a party and she got a little too drunk and was like sloppy at a party and like other people I know saw her in that way, that reflects poorly on me.
Yes.
And then if she was like twerking or some shit at a party, that looks bad on me.
Yeah.
So even if she's not hooking up with some other dude, it's just like in my view, and people have different standards on this, that is behavior unbecoming of a girlfriend or wife. But so Sophie, wait, give me a little mental boost here. What was?
So you were talking about you want to close the relationship, but now you're going to be setting forth.
Yeah, so you guys want commitment from this guy. You really like him. You want to be monogamous, and he says, I'm prepared to be monogamous with you. I'm prepared to be in a relationship with you, but I don't want you going out partying, drinking, going to clubs, going to bars, nightclubs, etc. Do you accept that, or do you say, you're not going to tell me what to do?
I guess it depends. I mean, when I was in my monogamous relationship, I really didn't feel the need to go out and do all that stuff most of the time. I was like super content and happy doing what I was doing with him. And the nights that I occasionally did go out, I wasn't, doing crazy shit, or I was really just with like my close knit girls, and I wasn't going off, and I was honestly texting him like the whole night, being like, I kind of want to leave anyway.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. It really, I think if you like, if you peel back the layer, is it really that? I don't know. Maybe I'm a fucking
I had a better time being with him and doing, and than going out. And I mean, I had like some fun nights just in my apartment, like wine nights with my roommates, but that was really the extent of what I was doing when I was in a relationship.
Well, what about you?
I mean, I get like both sides of it, honestly, but at the same time.
But you guys were pretty strong in the it's insecure, he doesn't have trust in you boat. I know that maybe there's a little more people on the other side of the table, but don't feel compelled to walk back your position just because there's people at the table that disagree with you. Stand firm in your beliefs like a rock.
We're still going to be friends after this, okay? Yeah. Don't worry.
The waves are crashing against the rocky promontory.
It's different when you're younger, too. I will say, I think my views have changed from when I was 21 to when I'm 28. Yeah. I probably thought more so like it's insecure.
But
I want to party and, all
But do you think it's like insecure if a guy... I mean, I think...
Yeah, no, I feel like it's like a insecurity issue.
Like
I'm not
he doesn't trust you type thing. Yeah.
Like I'm not saying that's always the case, but like...
Okay.
I feel like a lot of the time it can be insecure.
And then Julia, I think you had the strongest position on this. What about you? You think, again, doesn't have trust in you, he's insecure?
I think it really depends on the relationship. I think some people it's trust, some people it's just their values.
Yeah. Have you ever met a guy, because you said that your 2-year, sorry to cut you off there, but your 2-year relationship, you wanted it to be open. Have you ever met a guy that's so amazing that you like, I want this guy all to myself, I want to be just with him? Have you ever met a guy like that?
I haven't, but I know that when I know that I probably will one day, and I will not want an open relationship with them.
Okay.
I think a lot of the reason why it was open was just because we were young.
Sure.
And I wasn't looking for anything serious. But I don't know. I feel like sometimes I just want to go out and I want to dance to EDM, and it has nothing to do with wanting to hook up with anyone or getting really drunk. Yeah. Like I just kind of want to have a little fun, and I think that's pretty understanding. Yeah. But I think other people definitely have different intentions.
Sure. Okay. And where did you fall again on this? Were you kind of more so like, it should be fine to even in a relationship to just, I should be able to go out and party, like you're insecure, like it's kind of insecure.
I think I would
no trust.
Play by ear based off the person. Like I'd like examine like the situation and how that person acts around like other people, and if they're going out, like there should be no way that I'm not allowed to go out. But like if they're staying in, like I'm all down for staying in. Like
I see.
Yeah. I just think it's like almost like equality between the two. Like if they're like out partying and they're like, oh, you can't go out because that's kind of like how my last relationship was. I think that's like a red flag and a bad thing versus like if he's not going out, like why should I?
Sure. Yeah. Me personally, I don't really drink. Occasionally I'll have like a glass of wine, but I rarely drink. I don't go to bars. I don't go to clubs. I don't party. Not my thing. So for me, it certainly would be almost extending into a commonality thing. Like I don't think I would have a lot in common with somebody who parties super frequently, and because I'm staying in, I certainly wouldn't want my partner going out. But when it comes to kind of, and I think what you're trying to point out is it would be a bit hypocritical if a guy was going out but didn't want his girlfriend going out. I do think that first off, I don't know, again, I'm kind of cranky I guess on this front, but I don't see the point in going out and partying. It's kind of, to me, it's just like waste of time. But